It's Friday. It's going to be bigger and dumber this day than it is the rest of the week. And we're excited about it. We're excited for the post show today.
And we're very excited because, we've got a guest.
Yeah, we have a guest on today's
who's
post show.
way more talented than either of you, me or you combined.
I do have a question about her resume, though, and I do have a challenge for her. Should we get right to it?
Yeah, let's get to it.
All right. Christy is a Grandview graduate. Christy Oberndorf from Aurora, and is starring next week in Hairspray on Broadway here in Denver. Super excited. So welcome to the post show. How are you?
How you doing, Christy?
Hi. I'm good. How are you guys doing?
Good. You have good hair for Hairspray.
Thank you very much.
Do they have you do like a certain? that play. We're coming to see it opening night. By the way, we're super excited.
No way.
Yeah, don't be
have
nervous.
yeah.
We're gonna be sitting there looking like idiots.
Did you have like certain hair requirements for this role?
Oh, definitely not. We have, oh my gosh, I think we have like 160 something wigs backstage. So we are completely wigged the entire time, and they're crazier and way bigger than this. Believe it or not.
Oh my God, 100 and some wigs. That is crazy.
That is a lot of wigs.
That is.
Yeah.
Okay, we're reading about you, and we go down there a lot to see a lot of plays, which we love. It's one of our favorite things to do, and this is such a great. We have such a great theater area here in Denver, which you know, and you know. When we were reading about you and your role in Hairspray, your skills are guitar is one of them, which is awesome. And then you list British and Southern dialect as something on your resume.
She's British.
Yes.
How was that?
Yes.
I just did my British accent.
That was pretty good. That was
Yeah, that's all I know. That's
You're,
all I can
you're
do.
cast. You got the job. You are cast.
Which is stronger for you, would you say, your British or your Southern accent?
Probably my Southern, because my mom's entire side of the family all lives in the South. They're like from like Nashville, Crossville, Arkansas, Alabama. So
like slow, that Arkansas, that slow drawl.
Yes, my aunt's, her accent's a little bit slow, and then the accent's a little bit different, I've noticed, in Tennessee. But being around it a lot, I was like, yeah, I think I'll put that on my resume. I think I can do that.
I would like to have, because Fizz does, if you just say British, he'll go, oh, British. I would like to have you ask the next question in a British accent, and then you respond in a Southern accent.
Absolutely. I will try.
Okay.
Let's see.
Is the character of Tammy British in the musical adaptation of Hairspray? No, see, that's awful.
No, that was pretty good. And then you have to finish it with a, no, I was going to say A, but that's Canadian. You can't do A.
Okay, so is Tammy British in Hairspray?
In a Southern accent, you want me to
Yes.
answer? No, Tammy's not British. She's from Baltimore. She's a little Baltimore teenage girl who loves to dance.
Loves to dance. Loves to dance.
That was cute. That was cute. I love that was listed as a skill. That was fun. So how did you try out? Like when you try out for a role as Hairspray, it's been around for decades. Like this is such a fun, bright production. What was the audition process like, and what song did you sing?
Okay, so actually this is my craziest audition experience, and I've been performing since I was 9. And it was really, really crazy. So I had an invitation from the production company to come audition a week before in New York City. And that's where I live now. I'm from Denver and Aurora, but I moved to New York City. And so I was preparing all the materials, getting ready, and then at 9 p.m. the night before the audition, and this is my favorite show, by the way, so I was like stoked. I was telling everyone about it. I was like, I'm auditioning for the national tour. And then the night before at 9 p.m. I got this weird email, like not from the producers, but from like this actor portal where they send the auditions, and they're like, your invitation has been withdrawn. And I was like, what? It's like, oh my God. I was like, I can't believe this. Like they uninvited me, like all this stuff, blah, blah, blah. So the next morning I was like in the kitchen, the audition's happening, and my roommate walks in and she was like, what are you doing? And I was like, well, I got uninvited. And she was like, what are you talking about? I was like, yeah, I got this like weird email. And she was like, that's a glitch. And I was like, what do you mean? She was like, I think that's a glitch. She was like, put on your lashes right now, put on your dance skirt, and run down to the studio. So I ran down to Times Square. I got in the last dance group. And they're like, where were you this morning? We missed you. And it turns out it was a glitch. So I showed up at the last second. I got in the last dance group. And then I was there for like 4 days of callbacks. And then I ended up booking it. So I'm very thankful to my roommate for forcing me to go down there.
Oh my
That's awesome.
God.
I mean, that's awful, but awesome that it worked out.
What an
Yeah.
awful feeling to get that too, if that's like your favorite. That's got to be the worst of such a fun career you're choosing. The worst, the ups and downs are so extreme.
Yes, yes. And then it turned out it wasn't even real. You know what I mean? Like it was like a rejection that wasn't even, it was a glitch in the software programming. So it's just, I don't know. But it was a crazy, crazy day for me.
I feel really bad. I've never seen Hairspray. I have no idea what it's about. I'm assuming hair and spray.
Dance.
But when I went home and I said, "Hey kids, I have a chance to go see Hairspray next week. Is that something you'd want to go with me?" And they both were like, "Oh my God, Dad, that would be awesome." My son, 10-year-old boy, starts singing one of the songs from Hairspray. I was like, "Okay, well, I guess we're going."
We're going.
I've never seen it, but my kids are so excited to see it.
Wow, which song was he singing? Do you remember?
I don't know. I
think
don't know.
it was at the Motion of the Ocean.
Could be. I think he does it
You
in
Can't
his
Stop the
choir.
Beat.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yes.
I think he does it in his choir. So he just started singing it all day long. I was like, "Yeah, buddy." They're very excited to see you guys.
Oh my gosh, that's so exciting.
I know.
That's crazy that a 10-year-old knows that song.
I have no idea what Hairspray is about.
Yeah.
Well, you're in for a treat. It's a great show.
You had mentioned that your parents listen to KYG. They still live here, listen to KYG all the time. And then you mentioned that you forgot to tell them that you're going to be on, which I think is really cute. If you need to text your parents that you're on the post show right now, we'll give you just a second. We'll kill a little time. Were they ever a little stage parenty? Occasionally, my youngest is an actor and plays, and I get a little yeah. I was excited.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome. So they I'll be honest, my whole family is like a big sports family, and I saw a show when I was like 9 or 10. I saw Frosty the Snowman, and I was like, I have to be in this. My parents were like, no, like you play sports, like we play sports, and no one sings or dances. My parents are like, my mom's a librarian and a banker, and my dad's a banker. They were like, what is theater? So when I started doing it, I kind of had the best of both worlds because they when I started doing it, they got really interested in it, and they're like really passionate, and now they're like DCPA subscribers. Like they go to see, but like they don't know anything about theater, so they like totally leave me alone. Like, you know what I mean? Like they're like, yes, girl, like get it, but they're like, we have no idea. So they're not stage parents at all.
Did you do a bunch of stage productions when you were at Grandview in high school? What
Yeah.
Anything I would have seen?
I don't know. Do you see Grandview stage productions often?
Yeah, do you go to high school?
Yes, I have.
Do you really?
I saw The Little Mermaid at Arapahoe High School last year.
Great.
Oh my
How
gosh.
I was even there, but yeah.
Yeah, I did Susical there. I did Thoroughly Modern Millie. I did Ragtime there. I pretty much was at every music. I was a big theater nerd, so I did all the musicals.
That's so awesome. It's so fun. And I think you can just tell like from your smile and your whole vibe, there's nothing like a theater group too. Like it's just such a fun group of people all the time.
Yeah, it's a blast. It's a lot of energy all the time with all of us all together. But,
How long will you plan on being in and around Denver next week? Like, are you here for the whole week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks?
We're here for a whole week, which is exciting because sometimes we're only in cities for like a day or like half a week. So Denver, we have a full week, which I think is good because, as you guys know, like it's a big art scene in Denver. Like we like theater in Denver.
Are you crashing at your parents' house?
I am. I think the first night we fly in, I'm going to get like a home cooked meal and my parents are going to take good care of me. And then I think I'll probably stay at the hotel because it's so close. The one they got us is like right next to the Buell. So I might stay there the rest
Nice. What restaurants in and around Denver do you miss because you don't live here anymore? Where are you going to hit next week?
So I'm so dorky. I wrote a list for my cast of all my favorites. Of all the must. I'm a big Stoney's girl. The Stoney's Bar and Grill. Me and my friends used to go there every Wednesday for Wing Wednesday and literally eat horrendous amounts of wings.
Respect.
Yes. And then I love Larimer Street. I'm gonna go to like Osteria Marca.
That's
Sam's
changed a lot, by the way. It's changed a lot. But I think Osteria Marca is still there. Yeah.
Okay, and then Sam's number 3 Diner, of course.
Yes, of course.
Mellow Mushroom.
Yeah.
Probably get some Mojo's Pizza as well. Somewhere.
Yes, for sure. Your cast is going to be like, okay, green chili. It's a brand new thing that we've never heard of. Like,
They got to get the green chili.
Yeah,
they do. I know.
That I would say not really before a show kind of place though. The whole cast would just kind of slow down a little. Like,
yeah, we got to be pretty careful about what we eat before we do the show.
What's your pre-show routine? Like just eat light, like eat like a bird all day, or what? And then you just house green chili afterwards, or what?
Exactly. No. So it's crazy actually. Obviously we can't wear like an Apple Watch or anything during the show because we're set in the 1960s, but one of the girls actually wore an Apple Watch during our tech, and we burned like 800 and 900 calories a show. Us, like, we're dancers in the cast.
Oh my gosh.
And so I have to eat a lot before the start of the show, or else I cannot get through it. But unfortunately, I cannot eat, like, it's got to be like a lot of like salads and fish and chicken. And then after the show is when we all, like, as a cast, like, we're all door dashing, Raising Cane's, McDonald's,
right?
Yeah.
like, really. And then that's when we're like eating, it's like a soup, like cheese fries, like, we're just got milkshakes, we're like disgusting. We'll get to the hotel lobby, all sit there, and we're like eating like fast food, like we'll never eat it again.
That's so awesome. Well, we love the fact that we get to see you back in the city coming up next week for Hairspray. Cannot wait to have you back in town and see a local girl just killing it up there on the Broadway stage.
Thank you so much. And thank you guys for having me. This is so fun.
Of course. It was great to meet you, Christy. Kill it next week, okay?
Thank you so much. Maybe I'll see you guys Tuesday.
Yes, we will be there.
Yes.
Okay, perfect.
Bye.
Thanks, guys. Bye.